Hello, everyone. Welcome. I have to go through this really quickly, unfortunately, but I thought that this was really worth showing some of you to show another way to get to the stop T. Okay? So for some of you, it's causing you some trouble, and it's understandable. It's very, very unique and different, and it's not logical or not intuitive in this language that we're trying to learn. But I promise you, it is going to make a difference. So instead of thinking about button as in like but stop T un, let's start with the classic sound to get the glottal stop. Uh-oh, uh-oh. And I encourage you to make any type of sound you want to and use the glottis to stop your sound. So I can go, for example, ooh, ah, eh, oh. And that sudden stop of air is the glottis. And we need to strengthen that because for most of you, your glottis is undeveloped in the sense that we are trying to use this here. So we have uh-oh. And you can do that a million times if you want to. I know it's silly, but putting yourself in the mirror and watching yourself and practicing this is how people really can progress. Now we have uh-oh. All of you can make this sound. I've heard all of you make this sound. Uh-oh. Now let's add a simple B. And now it's but-oh, but-oh, but-oh. And now button, button. That's a schwa. It's a really short sound. Button, button, button. Now, if that did not work very well for you and you can still feel the tap of the tun, button, 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 those are all taps. Your tongue is hitting the roof of your mouth like a T or a D, and we do not want your tongue to do that. So maybe we need to start in a different way. So now we want to say button, button. Go ahead and say the T. Button, 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 button. Two sounds. Button, 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 button. Now what we're going to do is we're going to slowly make that shorter and shorter and shorter. Button, 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 button. And what we do is we incorporate the n sound. Button, 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 button. So we have button, two sounds. Think about that. So that is basically a schwa n. Un, un, un. And I'm using my glottis to make that sound. But-un, but-un. Uh-oh, uh-oh, but-oh, but-oh, mu-oh, mu-oh, mit-oh, mit-oh, mitten. Mit-oh. There's the sound we want. Mitten. 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 If your sound's a little bit longer, like mitten, it's okay. That's a great start. We want to get somewhere where we can feel the glottis and start strengthening it. So mitten, mitten, mitten. Rit-oh, rit-oh, written. Written, written. That is a full glottal stop. Now we have a couple more. Eaten, eat, eat-oh, eat-oh. And you can do the same thing with any sound. Look at this. Go back to the sound that we know we can make. Uh-oh, mu-oh, eat-oh, eaten. Beat-oh, beaten. Okay. Fount-oh, fountain. That kind of works. That kind of works. Well, keep working on it. Of course, we have the glottal stop at the end of a word like great and fight. We have this one that's really giving a lot of people trouble. Eaten, written. And of course, when we get to native fast speaking, we want to look at it from the difference between a voiced consonant like d, wide desk, and white desk. Or the difference between a voiceless consonant, great day, and a vowel, gray day. This is always going to be stronger, it's going to be longer, which means it's going to be really subtle when we're speaking very quickly. But if you can identify that, if you can produce that yourself, you are about as native as you can possibly be. So there you go. We're going to keep getting progress on this. If you want to, give it a try. Go practice some T's. We'll do this next time. But of course, voiced, big dog. Voiceless, big duck. It's a subtle difference, but this is why we talk about the glottal stop. All right. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.